Hello Collective, and welcome into OAtarot. That is Original Angel Tarot. I am your hostess with the mostest, and you can call me Abra. That is abracadabra, bippy boppy boop. Bitch said with malice to the karmics and with lots of love to the collective. I'm just going to go in with this deck that I've got here currently, which has the Five of Swords at the bottom of it, and see what sign, what element, whatever we're talking about. We've got the Nine of Wands in reverse here, a Wounded Warrior in reverse. That is fire energy, but I would ideally like to get a court card. So let's see, so I can get a court card. Seven of Pentacles here. Still no court cards. And then I saw the Seven of Wands as well. We've got a Knight of Cups in reverse alongside the Moon. Okay, so we're talking about a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, possibly. Now, you or somebody you know could just be operating in these energies. This doesn't need to actually be you explicitly. Let's just see what sort of messages need to come out today. My energy is a bit different. It doesn't feel bad, but it feels different. I'm not sure if you guys will pick up on that, but... okay, we've got a Ten of Cups here. We've got a Fool in reverse, and then we've got a Two of Pentacles. Wow, if that doesn't say highest timeline or lowest timeline, I don't really know what does. We've got some indecision. We've got some blockages potentially. We've got a back and forth between staying in a comfort zone, which could be seen as a Ten of Cups, or a new journey that could be beneficial. Somebody could have also taken a risk in a new direction that did not quite pay off for them, and they could be experiencing a great deal of weight on their shoulders because of that. Okay, so water signs, what's the vibe? Saw the World, pardon me, that was Strength. What else do you need to know here? Okay, we got a Page of Swords here in reverse, spying, stalking, slandering, gossiping, and a Hermit. Oh my goodness, more Hermits. For those of you who have just found my channel, this card commonly denotes coven behavior, specifically the Masons, or the Jesuits, or Kabbalists, or whatever you'd like to refer to them as. People who go up into secluded areas to do work of sorts. I'm not going to assume that's where we're going with this, but that has been a common theme throughout my reading, so it's very possible, okay? We've got somebody who could be quite disrupted by what they're seeing, actually. Another way of looking at these cards is somebody did at one point have a lot of things that brought them happiness, and due to a period of instability within them or within their environment, they feel as if they can't move forward, and they're just stuck looking at the path that was open to them at one point. Can you give me one more card, please? Just one. Oh. Temperance in reverse. And I'm not going to take this, but it is the King of Pentacles upright. So we could be talking about somebody who operates in both earth and water energy. I did want to say air though, so that's possible for some of you. Air energy right there. I hate to say it, collective, I hope that this isn't a story that pertains to you specifically, but I see this as an individual who had like 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. So they were being called by the divine or by a higher timeline collective individual, divine masculine and divine feminine, to choose a new path forward. This is something that would require them to release things that were holding them back that they might have previously identified as things that brought them happiness. So that could be friends, family, coworkers, lovers, whatever it may be. Pardon me. This person seems like they were wavering in that decision. Maybe at some point they seemed like they were prepared to cut their losses and move on to the highest timeline with less baggage. But it seems right now like they are... How did that happen? What in the world? It seems right now as if they are stuck in the in-between. For some of you, if this is cults and covens and people have done magic, then that means that they could be essentially getting fucked with in the ethers for what they did in the 3D and also in the ethers, they want me to say. Okay. Spirit, can you give me a card for this Ten of Cups, please? Two of Wands in reverse, and then the Ace of Cups upright. So... somebody chose the devil they knew over the devil they didn't, is what I'm feeling off of these cards. We've got 2-2. And that definitely does signify partnerships, as does the Ace of Cups. So I'm seeing somebody choosing a established foundation over one that was not yet fully built and manifest in the 3D. It feels as if somebody might have sacrificed a lover for sake of family, because they were essentially in a gilded cage. So they had everything they needed, they got their basic needs met, and maybe they weren't the happiest clam in the world, but they were still encouraged to walk away, and they did not, and thus they're just looking and watching. Like, if you've got a public platform collective, I think they have got their eyes on you, or they could be rereading texts, or even trying to see you in the ethers. Can you tell me about this Two of Pentacles? Thank you. I guess we're getting 2 for each. Knight of Swords, and then that Five of Swords in reverse. And the Knight of Swords is technically on the fence. So they've chosen an environment that has a great deal of tension within it. This does seem to be one that, while on the surface it may appear to be loving, caring, kind, all the ooey gooey, soft and chewy things that one would want of a partnership, familial dynamic, or a friendship experience, there is a lot of cutting words, cutting down of individuals, even if it's not outright. It's giving me just like pettiness. Somebody's feeling as if they can't defend themselves from it. They also can't defend their behavior, is what I heard. Ace of Wands. I'm going to put this back in the deck because I didn't ask for a specific card, but Ace of Wands could certainly signify magic being done. But and then there's death, so somebody could have done death magic. Ace of Swords, that sounds like the truth. Okay. Tale as old as time. I would love it if my channel could have some high vibrational, uplifting messages, but evidently there's just some karmics that really need to be cleared out and told about themselves. So I'll be the one, I guess. Welcome. Okay. Spirit, can you tell me about this Fool in the reverse? 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Collaborations, again, in the dark of night, potentially, or just things that occur within dynamics that are not overtly obvious. So as I said, while somebody could be in a dynamic that on paper looks like really calm, really harmonious, really balanced, behind the scenes there's a lot of things occurring that they're not too proud of. They could feel as if they're losing a lot of things. They could feel as if things have been taken from them. For some of them, that does speak to spiritual protection, I want to say. Others, it could speak to your dynamic with them, like that treasure chest of your highest timeline that you were supposed to share. Can I get one more for that Fool in reverse? Thank you. Ace of Swords, that is Spirit agreeing with me, God's truth. For some of you, they could have also lost a child or children. Also, that pumpkin there is standing out to me, and we did just have Halloween yesterday. Today is November 1st. It is the new moon Scorpio. They're highlighting how there's a woman here and then a bug over here. So for some of you, this person might have felt like you were 2 different breeds, you were 2 different species, you were very, very different. And they are now forced to be an onlooker to whatever sort of new timeline that you birth. For some of you, that does speak to you actually having children with somebody else, but for others, it simply speaks to all of the beautiful manifestations of your love that will emanate through your existence in the world. That this person, I want to say politely declined on, but it doesn't feel like a polite decline. It feels like maybe stonewalling, maybe flighty in and out behavior. 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Hangman. So we've got Capricorn energy, well, Earth energy, and then we've also got Piscean energy. Okay. They're also wanting me to highlight that if this story is resonating so far, this individual who most likely did betray you in some regard associated more with the people from their karmic past than they did with you. However, they were closer to your ilk than they were to those individuals. So they were the outsider in this group. However, it wasn't as obvious as it was when they were in connection to you. So they could blend in good enough with these people. However, when they came into your environment, your energy, your sovereignty, it became very clear to them how karmic they were. There was much more of a stark difference between the energy that you operate in and those that they were accustomed to spending time with. Spirit was like, little goblins. Little goblins, little ghouls. Okay. Can you tell me about this Page of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit? Is that 3 of Swords? No, it was the Tower. So somebody could be watching your house, watching the structures that you've built. 2 of Cups in reverse. They could have become hyper fixated on watching and imagining the life that you live tied in with the life you were supposed to collectively live. So even if you didn't start building any actual structures, this person is hyper fixating on what could have been. Shoulda, woulda, couldas. And how they could have drank from your cup. Can you give me one more for that? Hierophant, upright. So if this person did try and do magic on you, they're also just shocked that your tower did not come down, and it's because you had the favor of God upon your life. They were told to stop a number of times. They were warned that the fire of God, wrath of the Most High would come down upon them. And I think that they thought that was just all fun and games, that it was just like LOL, it's just jokes. I don't suspect that to be the case anymore. Judgment, yeah, because Judgment Day is here. Ashe. 2 of Cups in reverse again. For a lot of you, you were, whether this person wants to admit it or not, like the last bit of light in their sky. And now they're kind of like holding up a, I want to say microscope, but I meant magnifying glass. However, microscopes could be a synchronicity. Also, the color yellow might be a synchronicity for some of you, or you could be dealing with a fire sign or an air sign, I want to say. They're like holding up a magnifying glass to the little bit of energy of yours they have access to. So again, if that's social media, if that's rereading text, if that's hopefully not spiritually spying, we're going to blind and block any and all unlawful remote viewers, psychic spies, tarot readers, government officials, nosy exes, family members, friends, artificial intelligences, whomever may be seeking to infringe upon our energetic sovereignty, because we are energetically sovereign beings. We will act as such, and we will be treated as such. Ashe. It's been a while since I said that, but we got there in the end. Emperor in reverse, and this is what I'm looking to clarify the Hermit, but this is what I'm talking about. This is somebody who had a kingdom that they were comfortable in. They were perhaps the top of this kingdom, and that is further why they did not want to step out and choose a new timeline, because they thought, well, again, I've got all of these people around me who know me, who like me, who respect me, who will listen to me, who will do my bidding, who will X, Y, and Z. If I step out and into your realm, into your territory, who knows what'll wait for me? I will be the king of nowhere. Okay. And flip the roles or genders if you need to. I feel like we're all grown enough to know that by now. Spirit, can you tell me about this Hermit, please? Do we have any Veils of Illusion? Thank you. Was that the King of Swords? It was the King of Swords. So as I said, very possible that you were dealing with an air sign. Does not need to be the case, but this is somebody who is feeling quite angry, and I get that the anger is behind the scenes. I think outwardly they present as somebody who's very cool, calm, and collected. This is somebody who could, as I said, practice stonewalling in regards to people they should not be stonewalling, but they could give freely to those that are like riding their coattails. It's very peculiar, to be honest. If this is somebody who has participated, ooh, 10 of Swords in reverse, in magic of the baneful variety against you, they're very, very frustrated. They're caught between 2 different realities of being happy it didn't work, because then that means that your sovereignty remains and maybe there's a chance at healing with you. But then there's also a part of them beneath the surface that is very upset that everything they've invested has not come to pass. They haven't seen the rewards they were looking for. Justice in reverse, and then the 10 of Swords. But what they wanted wasn't just, and it was never going to work. No matter what this person did, it was not going to. They could summon up all the demons from the nether regions and they would just hop on this person's back, which it seems like they have. And now that is increasing the amount of frustration this individual has in regards to their lack of success with whatever they had planned for you, the losses they've begun to incur, the loss of the higher timeline they could have actualized. Can I get one more, please, for this Hermit? The Knight of Cups. This is a very contradictory energy. A King of Swords and a Knight of Cups. Again, look at the energy of this king, though, and then look at the energy of the Knight. It just doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. Oh, pardon me, this is a Page of Cups, not a Knight of Cups. That's even more peculiar. That is even more peculiar. So you are seething with rage. You're ready to like fling spit on my face by your lack of emotional control, but you want to come forward and offer a cup. Is it an apology? Is it a olive branch? Is it I heard a forget-me-not, like they don't want to be forgotten? For some of you, this is a really weird concept, but they fear that if you forget them and you put them totally in the past, like their life will actually end. Can you tell me more about this Page of Cups, please? Nine of Wands in reverse. That wounded warrior energy. Okay. Hangman, more Piscean energy. The Pisces have been fucking around and they're finding out. Emperor in reverse. Hangman. Ooh, what's that? God. Page of Pentacles. And then the Ten of Wands. And then that Emperor. Okay. So somebody could really just be feeling hopeless now. They've done all this work, they put in all these investments, and it hasn't been successful. They were trying to cause a High Priestess, a Ten of Wands, as well as a Ten of Swords, as well as a Tower. And that at one point brought them happiness. Like that was like the thing that got them going, got them up in the morning. I was asking for judgment, or pardon me, temperance? Temperance. Hangman in reverse, that Piscean energy. This is the individual who has been out of balance due to how they weaponize their fire energy. And as I said, for some of you, that does definitely seem to be in the realm of magic. Yeah. King of Wands in reverse. Definitely magic. Emperor in reverse. For those of you who are involved with people, whether you know it or not, who are involved in high society or hidden societies, they recognize that as the year closes out and as Saturn moves out of Pisces, a lot of unavoidable things will be happening to them and the people they associate with, and they're terrified, to be honest. Was that Death? No, that was the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, they're terrified, so now they want to come forward and make an offer. They could be incoming communication. I don't want to take them, but they said take them. Seven of Pentacles, the work that doesn't work. Three of Swords. Look at those little demons they summoned up. And then the Knight of Cups. This is a very strange depiction. I know that this is supposed to look like a unicorn with a very long horn, but it looked like a rope was tied to the front of this being. And they're like being pulled somewhere they don't want to go. For some of you, if that's a storyline that kind of makes you tingle, you were supposed to be this Knight of Cups individual riding them, trying to break that rope with your fire. So like you were going to be the one that freed this person from where they were being pulled by outside energies. This person could be possessed, is the first word that came to mind. Very much under energetic influence from people around them, as well as lower level energies and entities. Whatever happens is just. It's really that simple. The spirits are happy. I'm going to put all these back and then pull out a couple more to see if there's anything further they want addressed with this storyline. It is 19:24 on the clock. That is 10 and 6. 10 and 6. Isn't that where you're supposed to hold your hands on the steering wheel? Maybe someone's driving. Maybe someone's trying to get out of Dodge. Maybe someone likes road trips. Maybe someone drove themselves into a ditch, metaphorically speaking. Hopefully not literally, unless that is ushered in by the divine, in which case I have no commentary. Saw the Magician in reverse. Spirit, is there anything further that you want to tell this water sign collective? 10 of Cups out here again as the first. Wow, that's interesting. Anything further? That was a Magician in reverse. So this person utilized their God-given gifts, talents, skills, and abilities to try and manifest an improper and unearned 10 of Cups. This could certainly speak to love magic, but to be honest, I feel specifically that it was much more insidious than just love magic. Like, I feel like it was sacrificial. Yeah. Knight of Swords. And then the Six of Swords in reverse. They're not able to move forward and move beyond because when they had all the balls in their court, they just kept on, like, aiming them directly at your head, essentially. The Emperor does not get his cup of love. Are tossed into the cauldron with the rest of them. The World in reverse, and then Chariot, pardon me, Strength in reverse, and then the Chariot in reverse. So that's Cancer and Leo energy. High Priestess, upright, overcoming whatever sort of debauchery these people had summoned up and sent your way, even though you were probably just wanting to love them. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and then there's that Page of Cups in reverse. So they can come forward with an offer. It's not going to work because they're inauthentic. They're fake, they're fugazi, they're failures, to be honest. Failures to the highest timeline, but also failures in the sense that whoever they did this work with is seeing them as a failure for not having taken you out of the picture. Lovers. Falling under that Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they could very well want to come forward to you and make things right now. It's too late. You are not a flesh shield for badly behaved people, and you're not a lifeboat for karmics looking to get off of the islands that they condemn themselves to. Remember that, collective. Spirit, is there anything further that you want to tell us about this Lover's energy here? This person could have also been very manipulative in the way that they spoke to you, when they spoke to you, how they spoke to you, under what pretenses. Was that Death? Yeah, Death in reverse. So they want to rejuvenate, revive, restore that energy, but this is feeling like a permanent ending to me. Pardon me. 10 of Wands upright. They're going to have to bear all the burdens that they wanted you to be responsible for, and you are going to be divinely ushered into your highest timeline away from this person because they meant you great harm. Anything else? 5 of Pentacles, not 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups in reverse. A great deal of sadness, mourning, loss. The star is really standing out to me. Like, you were supposed to be that star in this person's life. You were the one who was going to be leading them to that highest timeline, and they chose time and time again to stay where they were at with the people who put swords in their back. And Spirit has just said that's enough. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. Okay, there we go. 5-5, tower time. Their towers are going to crumble and your life will flourish because that is as divine willed. I'm going to pull a couple cards from my Karmic Dharmic deck to see if there's any messages in regards to specifically what this person had planned for you. But we've got Baneful Magic buried on your property. Don't take it if it's not yours, you know? Spirit, can you get a couple? Nope, that's too many. Can we get a couple cards out here? Just the most relevant ones for the collective. Move any veils of illusion, please, and thank you. That was the devil himself. Impatience. I'm not going to take the rest of these, but I will take the devil himself. We'll take them on, right, collective? We'll send that devil packing. We'll send all those devils packing. Could be a fallen twin flame for some of you. Spirit, anything else? Synanon, aka TLC, one of the most dangerous and violent cults America has ever seen. This person could be involved with brotherhoods, fraternities that have threatened them and theirs. That if they came towards you, something would happen to them or their family. We've got distorted views in reverse because they're extra distorted. Weaving spiders, come not here. Bohemian Grove. This person could absolutely be involved in Bohemian Grove. They could have spent a lot of time in LA. They could have family ties to certain brotherhoods they felt obligated to, and they were too afraid to cut those ties, or they were just too comfortable to cut those ties because they were gaining some sort of benefit from their association. Spirit, is there anything further that you want out here for the devil himself and all of his fucking minions? Hidden practices. Ritual sacrifices, bonding, left hand, confinement in reverse. This person or you or the both of you could have been institutionalized. Lies told to the justice system in reverse, so truth's coming out. Money magic in reverse, that's not working. Doctor, as I said, psych ward, things like that. Attempted animal and or familiar sacrifice. Also, mind control in reverse, also not working. Suppressed information goes along with those lies told the justice system, I assume. Direct energy weapon. Memory spells. Chemical warfare, parasites, and pharmaceuticals. Someone's talking, and they don't like what they see. I was going to do this at the beginning, but I forgot to. So let's go ahead and grab a couple letters or numbers or whatever we get out here. We get an R and we get a 1. We get these glasses. Again, it speaks to people hiding their intentions. I mean, I'm wearing glasses, but it's just because I don't like people staring in my eyes, because you guys are weirdos and you have enough demons in your soul for your body. You're staying out of mine. Not my collective, of course, but, you know. 1R, R1. Okay. Oh, what they were just saying is you were the right one. And then with Z, they were saying, and you were the last one. Like you were the first and the last, essentially. This person tried something that they could have potentially never tried before with you, and it is going to expeditiously show them why they should have taken that veil of illusion off of them. They should have thought a bit harder, should have went to school, should have took the knowledge the divine is trying to give you. Now you have nothing. No soul, no love, no hope, no money, no harmony, no nothing. Karmics. Sit in it. Collective, if you enjoyed the reading, please like, share, subscribe, comment, do the things. If you want to book me for personal, join me on Patreon, send me an email, or send me a donation. All are down below, and all are appreciated. Love you lots. Stay safe, stay sexy, stay sane, stay psychic, stay sharp, and stay sunny.